Today is the video I've been waiting a while to make. Hey guys, welcome back to Rap Zone, my channel. My name is Sam. If you guys have been following me for a while now, you would know I have a Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited. I've been working on this Jeep for a while now. I put a lot of money and effort in it. I'm gonna go over all the upgrades. I hope I don't miss anything. Give you as much information as possible. Hope you guys enjoy. Well guys, before we move any further, let me just say this. If you own a Jeep Wrangler and you reach a point where you say, my Wrangler is done, that would be a very wrong statement, because those are one of, if not the most upgradable or customizable vehicles on the planet. There are so many companies out there making accessories and parts for these cars, a lot of competition. You can customize them in like a bajillion different ways. So in my case, at least, I'm not gonna say I'm done upgrading my Jeep. I'm just gonna say I decided to stop here. So I'm not spending any more money on this vehicle. I like it as it is right now, and I hope you guys will like it too. So let's do this. We're gonna start at the front. Bumper style, steel grille and bumper cover, LED headlights. We use factory fog lights. I just replaced the bulbs with LED ones. Next we have Avenger style steel hood. This is not the fiberglass one. It's well made. It comes with side vents and oversized vented hood scoop. Next we have a 2.5-inch lift from Rough Country. This Jeep is sitting on 35s by 12.5 tires and off-road wheels from RDR. These are 17s. And I added like a 1.5 inch alloy spacers, although the offset on the wheels themselves are enough, but I just wanted a more aggressive look. Next we have a 51-inch LED light bar. This is a combination of a spot and floodlights on the sides. It's mounted on black textured pillar brackets, both sides, to match the rest of the aftermarket parts like fenders and bumpers and such. Moving on to the side, I replaced the factory side mirror housing with the aftermarket housing that comes with a built-in LED spotlight plus a turn signal light right here. The thing is, I did not hook up the spotlights because this Jeep has enough LED lights as is. So I only connected the turn signal lights for safety reasons, plus I wanted it to stand out. Next we have the fender flares. Replaced the plastic factory ones with the alloy fender flares. These are not steel. I went with the aluminum fender flares because of the added weight. I tried to keep the weight as low as possible, and these come with turn signal lights so you don't lose those factory markers. Obviously, I'm not gonna forget about the wrap job. I do vinyl wrapping for a living, so as you can see, I picked a very unique and rare design. But let me tell you, the amount of hours spent on this wrap job is like way over the top. But I'm very happy with the end result. I get stopped a lot. I get a lot of compliments on it. Some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it. This was not my first choice. I originally did a camel theme wrap job, but a few days after I was done with the Jeep, I saw another gentleman driving a Jeep with almost an identical wrap job, so I decided to take it off and do this design instead. I wanted it to stand out and be at least the only one in my area with this design. I'm gonna try to include a couple of photos of the original wrap job so you guys can see it. Next we have the door handle inserts. I picked a brushed silver finish to give you the illusion of having metal inserts and to match the other like small accents, side vents on the hood and the emblem right there, and the fair lead in the front, and D-rings. You know, there's bits and pieces of brushed silver here and there. I just wanted to break off the blue and black theme, and I have these inserts on all 5 doors, including the tailgate. Now we have the Sunrider soft top made by Best Top. I think this top is very much worth the money. If I remember correctly, it's right around 600 bucks. But this top only replaces your Freedom top, the 2-piece hardtop up front. You keep the rest of your hardtop intact. And with the Sunrider, whenever you want to get this open air feeling, all you have to do is flip 2 latches and you're all done, versus removing I think 5 latches plus the 2 big knobs holding the Freedom top to the roll cage. Well, allow me to demonstrate. 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. Next we have the Defender roof rack made by Smittybilt. This has a load capacity of 150 pounds. Installation is very easy, no need for drilling or any kind of alterations or adjustments on your hardtop, and it's super easy to take off. Avenger style fuel cap. Next we have the LED tail lights. Obviously I replaced the factory tail lights. Let me tell you, these are really hard to find in the US. I had to ship them all the way from Europe, and I did all the rewiring because these are wired for European spec. I'm very happy with the end result, and these are super bright even in the daylight. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it just started raining, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Next we have a third brake light. It's installed right behind the spare wheel. Moving on to the inside, I added some trim pieces, brushed silver of course to match the other stuff on the outside. All the bezels, I removed these and repainted them to match all the other pieces. A surround trim piece around the gear knob, a storage unit up top. This is really good to hide your personals. I actually made a video on the installation of these grab handles. This is a foam armrest pad. It has this off-road tire thread pattern on it. It looks really cool. A 7-inch touchscreen Pioneer head unit. I added a backup camera to this screen. It's really helpful. I don't know if you guys noticed, I also wrapped the center console in this gloss gray vinyl to give it like a custom look. Seats are factory, not much done there. All the speakers are upgraded from the inside. The covers are factory, but the inside are 6.5-inch JBLs. And I think this is a must right here. All-weather rubber floor mats, front and back. These are custom fit. As you can see, they hug all the corners of the Jeep. These are made specifically for the JKU. And I think that's about it. Yep. I hope you like the Jeep as much as I do. It's time to move on to my other projects. Of course, I'm gonna include some photos. Consider subscribing and following me. I have a lot of automotive videos coming up, plus some other stuff. And I'll see you on the next one.